Hey guys, how's it going? Alex here from TMD Edits, bringing you my first tutorial video ever. Recently I've gotten a lot of requests, just people asking me, hey, how do you do your effects? What programs do you use? Those sort of questions. And I thought, instead of individually answering people, why don't I just make a tutorial series? Because this can really help out, my subscribers. And also this can help out other people, just editors searching through YouTube to find new effects. Um, Today, as you can see in the title, I'm covering a glowing kill feed effect. That's what I like to call it, because that's what it does. So I haven't seen any tutorials on this strictly for Sony Vegas. This is all going to be in Sony Vegas, and you don't need the Pro version, actually. I do have the Pro version, but you don't need it because we're not going to be doing any masking. So this tutorial is going to be really nice for all of you editors that only have Sony Vegas. But, if you have After Effects, you can also do it. But I'm just covering the Sony Vegas one in this one because, honestly, I think it's easier just in Sony Vegas. I do most of my stuff in Sony Vegas. So I'm going to give you guys a preview of the effect and talk while this plays. As you can see, the kill feed comes in right away nice. It fades out nice too. It's nice movement like a normal kill feed would, except this one's really bright. It's white, it's glowing, and, it catches your eye. This is really good for contrast. So anything that has a dark color correction, especially hardcore edits, it works really well. So we're going to start this. We're going to open Vegas. We're going to make a new project. And here are my video settings. If you want to copy these down, pause the video and, write them down. And here are my audio settings. So same thing, copy those down if you want. I'm going to hit cancel, but you're going to hit OK because I already have a project open for you for my effect. So you're going to need two things. One is a clip. I already have that down in the video track. Two is this PNG file of the gun that you're going to be using. Basically, it's this pack that I'm going to include in the description. I made all of these personally in Photoshop. All it is, it's a mask of a gun, and it's filled with white. So that's all you're going to be needing for this effect, just a clip and the PNG file of the gun within the clip. So what we're going to do first, we're going to take our video clip. I'm going to make the screen bigger so you can see actually. We're going to scroll along our video clip either with the frame keys, your mouse, or the keyboard keys. I'm going to use the keyboard arrow keys. So we're going to figure out, okay, where does my kill feed first start to pop up in the clip? Now, I do see it right there, very little, but I see it much more there. So here I can kind of define the shape of the gun. I can figure out, hey, okay, that kill feed's coming up. So what I've already marked it, but what you're gonna do is press the M key on your keyboard. That makes an orange marker like this. So you're gonna mark it at that spot where you first see your gun pop up. And then we're gonna scroll on again and figure out, okay, where does my gun stop? So kill feeds with Call of Duty, they work like this. They start from the bottom, fade in, go to the top, and then stop. Here's the point in my clip where my gun stops moving. As you can see, there's a little bit of movement, and then it stops. So I'm going to mark that. So off the bat, we have our first initial kill feed marked, and our second one is where the kill feed stops. So that's all you have to do for the first kill. I'll show you the second kill that we get after. It's pretty much the same thing. So this is where we're going to need that PNG file. You're going to drag it into a video clip, a video track above your video clip. Now, as you can see, this isn't working very well. It's huge, it's big, it's white. That's what she said. Oh God, what has the internet done to me? Okay, jokes all aside, it's not going to work with this clip. So we're going to need to scale it down. What we're doing, we're dragging the PNG to the first marker. So it's only going to start at the marker that we picked. We're going to go to the Video Event Pan Crop button, or you can right-click Video Event Pan Crop, same thing. This box is going to open up. We want to make sure that we have this clicked, locked aspect ratio, this clicked, size about center, and make sure we have the move X and Y freely. So this will give us free range of motion on the gun. What we're going to be doing is scrolling out here, and we're going to be dragging a corner pretty much all the way out. Your size is going to vary on your video clip. Some are bigger, some are smaller. Mine works all the way scaled down, so this is the smallest I can get it, and it fits pretty well. We're just gonna figure out the spot so you can barely see it, but you can figure out, okay, it's about there. Now, you might be saying, hey, Alex, this is huge, this is white, it's already popping up, we don't like it like this. That's all right, we'll fix it later. Don't worry about that for now. Just worry about the placement. So we have our first placement, and what we're going to be doing is making keyframes. So that automatically made a first keyframe by moving the gun. So we're going to scroll along here to that second marker that you did, and you can see here that the real kill feed is moving upward. So our gun hasn't moved, but we want it to move. So we're going to be clicking on the second kill feed marker, and we're going to make sure the move freely is changed to move Y only. So now it's only going up and down. What we're going to be doing is staying, it should be on the second marker, and we're going to scroll this down so it moves up on the video. And as you can see, I moved it a little bit so it fits now with the kill feed. So what we have made, oh, I hate that. I hate that thing about Vegas, that it goes into those boxes. So we have the first keyframe with the first marker in alignment, and it's fading in, and then the second keyframe is where it stops. And as you can see now, it moves really nice with the kill feed. Now, like I said before, it's too bright right here. So what we're doing, we're going to the first marker, going to the top left corner where it says fade offset, click and drag to the right. I'm dragging all the way to the marker 2. So you can see it comes in, fades, and it's fully white by the time it stops. So it's really nice. So that's how you do just like a one kill. So like a trick shot, that would be perfect for a trick shot. Boom, you're done. The length will be a little bit more, but since I'm in this feed clip, it's shorter. So what we want to do, if we want to go to the second clip, or the second kill, we're going to scroll along and figure out again, okay, where does this start moving? Because instead of this fading out, you're first going to see this move. So right there is my mark. So again, the same thing, we're just keyframing. So what we want to do to make sure this doesn't mess up, you go to your third marker where you see it about to move, you do the pan crop, but instead of making a new keyframe, we're actually going to be copying the same keyframe from before, the last one that we used, because this last one is going to go all the way up to this point. But if you make a new keyframe with it moving, then it will move from point 2 to point 3. So we're just copying this keyframe here, Control C, moving to the third point, clicking Control V. So now these two keyframes are the same, and it will not move anywhere in between, as you can see. So once we have the third keyframe, we're doing the same thing. Go to the fourth keyframe, and movement with the Y only, move it up. So now, as you can see, it goes from the first fade in to the stop, stays the same. Second kill, moves in, moves just like the kill feed should. And like I said, you're doing this with the same thing. It's just PNGs over and over. If you want to do the second kill, you're going to make another video track and do the exact same thing. Just drag in another PNG, mark it here, scale it down. Oh, I need to scroll out more. Just doing the same thing, and then keyframing it exactly the same. Now what's nice about this is you already know where it's going to fade in, because your third marker, where it's moving, is where the next one's going to fade in. So you just put it like right below the other one, and then you go to the fourth mark and keyframe it to where it should be, and then fade in just like the first one. So now we have the first one moving in, stopping, the first one moving up, and then the second one coming in and stopping. So it's a really nice effect that you can use. Now I understand it isn't glowing right now. You can't really see it that well, but that's where the color correction comes in. So I'll be doing a color correction tutorial later for all of you that don't know how to do it. But if you do know, or if you want to search on YouTube for other color correction tutorials, you should go do that. But see, when it's in black, you can see it really nice. So you can even, like on the clip, I can go to Video Effects, go to Brightness and Contrast. I have a darker preset here, make it dark. So look, see how much nicer that is? Without the preset, it's not that great, but with it, and you can even make it darker if you want. And now look, you can see it. I know the color correction sucks, obviously, but you know, you're gonna have to change that to your liking, but you can see it really nice now. So that's the tutorial. I'm going to be doing more tutorials soon, and I really hope you guys like this. I really hope you found it easy. So comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace.